G'day guys, my name's Chris. Welcome back to iRide Taz. And today, since we've put this little 8-litre sporty tank on and leaned it down, this thick section here is annoying me. We're going to trim that off today. Yeah, let's get into it. And just a quick update while we're here. I took the bike for a test ride and the front mount felt great. The seat wasn't going anywhere. It nestled down in between the frame and the guard really nicely. But as I was riding, I just thought I have one single piece of Chinese metal between me and death. And I eventually wasn't comfortable with that, so I have made a rear bracket. I've just put a couple of riv nuts into the metal base of the seat carefully, and then a riv nut was there to mount this. Ultimately, I've just created a bracket to hold the seat down, and I'm much happier with it. So this will hold if this lets go, and I'm much happier with that. So just a quick update on that section of the bike. Now let's get into cutting the mudguard. Since we put this cool sporty tank on, this chunk here has just been annoying me. And today I want to bob the side of the guard and remove those pillion handles to just lean the bike out a little bit and expose more of the tyre. But guys, before we get into this, check out my sponsors, chopthebob.com.au, and use iRideTaz10 on checkout for some of their awesome merchandise. Great guys, support them. They come up with some cool designs, great hoodies. Yeah, check them out if you can, guys. Now, let's get into chopping the side of this guard. Guys, with a bit of experimentation, we cut that off there and ground it off. And then I cut that there and just rounded off the edges. And I'm really, really happy with how that's come out. Just exposes a little bit more of the tyre. Looks a little bit leaner. I know it doesn't look like much, but it seems to make, visually for me, a very big difference. So with that being done on that side and the experimentation done, let's go around the other side. And I will do it step by step. Just going to start by cutting these off, even with the sissy bar, which makes life easy. Perfect. We'll just swap to a 60 grit flat disc to just cut off the rest of those welds or grind down the rest of those welds. And just use a paint pen to touch it up to stop it rusting. .17 to take the dome nuts off. Cool. Got the hard tar strut off. Just gonna have to be careful of that. It's weird. The fenders aren't even. Actually, it's weird, the fenders aren't even. That's maybe why it messes with my head so much. But we'll cut. So it's gonna have to come down there. I reckon that's why it messes with my head so much, is that these aren't actually even. Huh. Oh well. Let's get a cutting disc on. Cut. I've just ducked around and had a look, and I've actually done a reasonable job at evening it up, and again, I'm pretty happy with it. So we will just grind this down, neaten it up. Got a 120 this time, just so it doesn't tear through it too much. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. I am quite happy with that. That is a lot leaner than what it was. Just one section here. Just touch up the frame here. Simple. Let's just get this strut back on. And that is sorted. Guys, that went surprisingly well, surprisingly smoothly. Didn't come up with any major issues, which is always nice. And I'm actually quite pleased with the outcome. It may be hard to demonstrate on camera, but it has had quite a significant effect up close. You can now see the tyre through here. And the other thing that may have been messing with my OCD head was that this side of the guard was different to that side of the guard. Because when I cut this one out and decided to flip it and use it as a template for that side, it was completely different. So I had to do it by eye to sort of even them out and cut the same amount. And I think I've done that pretty well. I'm quite happy with it. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. It looks good in my opinion. Again, it's a subtle difference, but it's the culmination of all those subtle differences that make a bike. Sometimes it's the little details that make a bike. This is easy. Stuff like this that sort of pleases the mind and eye can be sort of quite subtle, but the more of them you do, the better the bike ends up looking, in my opinion. I hope you enjoyed. If you wanted to support, go to buymeacoffee.com/iRideTaz. Like the video, comment on the video, share the video around, help out my guys at chopthebob.com.au. Use iRideTaz10 on checkout. Guys, I'm going to leave it there. That was a quick, simple and effective modification. Videos are on Tuesdays at 3:30 p.m. I hope you can join me next time. So till I see you next Tuesday, guys, I'm out.